forgive me for a moment, John. I'm going to do my sort of Nick Robinson on BBC Radio 4 moment. If I was to say, look, we've been talking about skills, knowledge, awareness, policy for the best part of 5 years, quite consistently as well, just at HGView alone. We've been doing this for all of that time. So have we dragged our heels in places? Have we sort of lost time or ground somewhere? Why do we still have such a mountain to climb?
Yeah, that's really interesting. I think 5 years is a long time, and it feels long. But the reality is that these things do take a really long time. We're trying to develop a lot of skills well, we're developing this new technology in terms of production. We're trying to develop the new infrastructure needed, storage. There's a lot there that's needed, and a lot of there's a lot of ground to cover. So yeah, 5 years is long, but I think these things do take a very long time. Have we been dragging our heels? Is there something more that we can do? I mean, personally, I wonder if there's a way of attracting skills across from maybe the existing industries, where you could see applicability and take those skills from industrial gases or oil and gas and bring those into electrolyzer projects. And maybe there's a way of attracting that knowledge, and maybe that gives a bit of a boost to the industry and helps things move a little faster. But yeah, I guess just returns my point that it feels long, but it is a long road, and we've got a lot of work to do. And although we want to move faster, I think there just needs to be that kind of that reality check that these projects are huge, and they're complex, and there's a lot to learn, and that takes time.
Certainly, thanks, John. And Leanne, I could sort of see you smiling and nodding off camera a little bit there, and I just wonder maybe you'd like to add something to this.
Yeah, I did have a really good point here. So I just recently was involved in a global survey from a recruitment firm. And actually this year they did see an actual move back from people wanting to and actually working in renewable projects, moving back to traditional energy projects. So I guess what we've got to remember as well, we've got all of these exciting hydrogen and renewable projects going on. We're also in a context globally where we've got an overall increase in overall energy demand. And therefore, we are seeing oil and gas projects going ahead globally, and they are still taking a lot of the talent. And therefore, we talk about 5 years not being a very long time in the context and needing a lot of them expertise. But also, we've got people and even new entrants from new graduates coming in that don't necessarily want to go straight into this industry, but want to cut their teeth on oil and gas, or want to actually move back to oil and gas projects because that's where the work is, and frankly, that's where the money is as well in some aspects. So yeah, it's a bigger context there I think we're working in.